There he goes! That's so cool! Oh my god! Whoa!
Soon we'll be opening up our eyes to brand new places that we've never been. Soon we'll be looking up in the sky at the mountains high overhead. E-I-I-I, E-O-E-O-E-O. Hello, whoa, whoa, skip out the portofino. E-I-I-I, E-O-E-O-E-O. Hello, whoa, whoa, skippity-bop-a-dop-a-dee-do.
So we just watched these guys assemble these hang gliders and now they're flying in them, which is blowing my mind. This is the coolest thing. We found this free campsite and it happens to be a flight park, which I had never heard of before. This is really a treat to get to watch this.
Hang gliders before, but like not from disassembly to assembly and takeoff. I mean, that was pretty neat. Unless we went out to do this, like unless we went out to go hang gliding or something, like we wouldn't have come across this and be so enamored with it, but we're just here spending the night and just happen to see these people doing really cool things. And yeah, that's a treat.
Yeah, it's kind of what this is all about. Like,
yeah.
we're sitting in our, I don't know, kitchen, whatever this part of the bus is called.
Yeah.
And just watching this out the window. Can you believe that?
So cool.
As the day's gone on, more and more people come out here flying, so we decided to hop up on the roof with the beer and just enjoy the show. This is the coolest thing. This is free entertainment at a free campsite. Like, what?
There's so much dust being blown up. That's crazy. These birds are getting just totally screwed. Oh my god.
Oh no.
Oh man. Alright, so it's like 55-mile-an-hour gusts outside. This is the strongest wind we've seen. I really kind of want to step outside and just, I don't know, experience it. Hopefully nothing flies at me and hits me. Okay, right now it's not too bad. Man. Man, this is crazy. Look at that. Look at the dirt from the... Ah, and now there's thunder. Okay, going back inside.
Well, I am going to go chop off all of my hair. I haven't told Zach I'm doing this, but he said a few months back that he wanted to see it short again, and I'm ready to do it. I'm going to surprise him, and yeah. I'm not doing this for Zach. He would want me to do with my hair whatever I want to, but he did mention a while ago that he really liked it short. He's just going to be shocked when he sees it. I've gone pixie before. And the reason I'm wanting to do it is because, I don't know, I'm getting to wash my hair less often now, and I feel like it only looks good, like, the day after I wash it, and then after that it's, like, hats and ponytails and braids, and it's fun to do a change. Before? After. You know, it's hot outside, and this is gonna feel good, and it feels good to have a change, and I really like it. So I'm excited to surprise Zach when I pick him up from the airport, because he doesn't know that I did this. But he's seen it almost this short before, so. Ah, I love it! I just saw a fire truck go by the campsite. I had no idea anything was going on over there because they don't have their sirens on, and I'm just in my own little world. It looks like there's a lot of emergency responders at the trailhead close to our campsite. So apparently there's a fire over there. There's helicopters. I don't know how I didn't realize this was going on. I don't know how long it's been going on. So I'm watching them try to put this fire out. I don't know what started it. There hasn't been lightning today or anything. But it's kind of making me think, you know, Zach's away and I don't know how to drive the bus, and if this fire were to spread closer to us, I would have to find somebody to move the bus for me, and that's kind of a scary thought. So they've got it under control, but it is a little bit of a wake-up call. I probably need to learn to drive the bus. All right, the smoke level is dying down significantly. It's kind of over a ridge, but it looks like they have it under control. Crazy. Random. Today is going to be the hottest day this week, I hope, because it's like a high of 100, the low is 75. So we decided to, we being me and the puppies, decided to go take a little scenic drive. I'm loving it. It's beautiful. It's a nice, easy road. And right now, this is kind of cool. I'm in the spot where they had the Winter Olympics here in Salt Lake City. Pretty neat. It's beautiful up here. Me and the puppies finally found a really good spot. Beautiful view of the mountains, and I'm having some pasta salad, which I put in a cooler, went and got a bag of ice, and this has been a pretty awesome day. coming up this road, every time I glance down and the outside temperature is a little cooler, I get excited. We started the highest I've seen today because I left before it was the hottest part of the day. Again, the high was 100 where I was. The last I saw on the car is 78, so I can deal with 78. Check that out, 9,000 feet. I like it. Okay, we made it to the highest point on this scenic byway that I was taking, and it's now 5:15. So I'm gonna slowly start making my way back to camp and hope that it's nice and cool when we get there. I think I'm gonna pull off a lot, take pictures and stuff, and just enjoy it. It's all downhill from here, so I won't be burning as much gas. And yeah, this was a fun day. So I have a confession. It's something I've been reflecting on as I've been driving up in the beautiful mountains today. You know, if you've been here a while, you know that Zach and I are high school sweethearts, and we've been together for 15 years, which is at this point more than half of our lives. We're both 29. Because of that, I've become very dependent. I love being around him. I never get tired of him. We have so much fun together. We make each other better. We go on adventures together. But it's made it to where when he leaves me, like, I don't know what to do. I don't know who I am. You know, it sucks that it got this hot, but being forced to drive up here by myself, which is something I never would have done otherwise. Living in a house, I wouldn't have driven 2 hours on a whim just to do some sightseeing. But I'm kind of glad the heat forced us out, because I feel myself growing every time I'm pushed out of my comfort zone. Like, for example, driving behind the bus. That's been great for me. I've become such a confident driver thanks to that, and I've learned to enjoy driving. It's much more fun for me now. But anyway, this whole skoolie life, bus life, living on the road, and then plus being apart too, it's all pushing me out of my comfort zone, and it's just, I really feel myself growing. I get to see Zach today. Yeah! So Zach is only one flight away from me, and he just texted me that he might miss the last flight because the baggage claim isn't moving. I'm super bummed. I've been so excited to see him today. Bad news, he just texted me and said he doesn't think there's any way he's gonna make it. He's at baggage claim and it's still not moving, and he's on hold with United on the phone, and he's supposed to board in 10 minutes. So, what a bummer.
Okay. Hello, everybody. I'm back.
Yay!
I did miss my last flight, and it was weird. It was because of lightning, but they didn't tell anybody for an hour, and it was really frustrating. Like, why are... So it was an international flight, and because I was connecting regionally, you had to get your bags and recheck them and go through security again before you could get on your connecting flight. So that's what I was stuck with, but then, like, they didn't say what the issue was. My flight was coming up, and so it was just kind of a mess, but it feels good to have that over with. I got in Salt Lake City, like, by the time my head hit the pillow, it was like 1:30 in the morning, and I had been up. So I was up since 8:30 a.m. I was up since 8:30 a.m. on the 14th, and my head didn't hit a pillow until 1:30 a.m. on the 16th, and it was full travel, and it was exhausting.
It sounds rough.
But
He slept pretty hard when he got back.
I've been sleeping hard. I've been napping like crazy. Like, I feel like I'm pretty well recovered for the most part, but it was an amazing trip. I had an incredible time.
He kept sending me pictures that were just unbelievable.
Yeah.
I'm so jealous.
I had never been to, so we were in Bolivia. I had never been to Bolivia before, and I had no idea the country had so many incredible things to see. It was really unbelievable. And it was an awesome time. Shot video and photo for a pretty cool project. I can't wait to see it come together. So yeah, it was a great time. Really enjoyed it. Worked with a really amazing photographer that I've been admiring his work for a really long time. So getting to work with him again was really cool. And yeah, just a great experience overall. But it's really good to be back too. Yeah, now we've moved north. We're no longer in Salt Lake City. It was funny, before I left, we were looking at the weather and we were like, it's going to be nice and easy in Salt Lake City. Like, highs are in the 80s. Not a big deal.
But it got hot. Like, oh my God. I'm glad we I'm glad we moved from Moab, because I looked at the temperatures in Moab and it was like, what?
115.
Oh my God.
On one day it hit 115. But see, in Moab, like, at least it gets down into like the 60s or 70s.
Really cools down at night.
For almost like a morbid curiosity, for those of you that live in Phoenix, I'm sorry. As a morbid curiosity, I just added Phoenix to my weather app just to kind of see, just for fun, like just check Phoenix temperatures. And it's not getting, the low is like 89 in Phoenix. And that is intense.
How do you sleep?
Well, I mean, I think you have to have AC. You have to have AC. If you don't have AC,
yeah.
I think it's a law. If you know this, comment and let us know. But I think it's a law in Phoenix, Arizona, that you have to have AC. Like, if you're renting, the landlord has to provide working AC.
I think that's more than
I think that was
fair.
true in Savannah, Georgia, and if it's true in Savannah, it has to be true in Phoenix. For God's sakes.
But Savannah is a lot more humid.
It's more humid, but
so it's a different
100
kind of heat.
like constant 105, and doesn't get below 89. Like, that is insane. Anyway, we digress. All that to say,
it was really hot when you left me, and fortunately I had the Subaru and I was able to escape up into the mountains.
I'm so glad you did that.
Yeah, go run the errands I needed to run, like drop off Etsy orders and stuff during the hottest part of the day, throw the dogs in the car and crank the AC.
Yeah.
You're a good boy. He is a good boy. Whoa.
That was weird.
That was weird.
All right. So this looks incredible. I love it. I think it looks so good.
You promise?
I promise. Seriously, like, she surprised me in the hotel, and I was in the lobby eating breakfast when she came in. I almost didn't recognize her. But like, I saw her, like, is that? Oh my God! And yeah, I think it looks incredible. I liked it the first time she got her Pixie. I think it was very her. And now, because when she first got it, she had her hair totally dyed blonde, bleached. And
we can throw a picture of that up.
Tuco, drop it. What do
it doesn't even look like me.
Oh, it's okay. It's okay. It's just wood. Don't eat it, though. Sorry. I was like, oh God, what is he eating? Yeah, so we'll throw a picture up. But I love it. I love that haircut. And I always thought that it was very her. And I told her, like, a few months ago, like, you should probably do it again because it's hot. And it's got to be easier to take care of.
It feels so good. And I think it's going to be, I mean, I've had it now for like a week and a half. And I think it's going to be so much easier in the heat to deal with. It feels really good. I can ride with the windows down without eating my hair, which is great.
It's the little things, right?
It's the little things. I'm really glad you like it.
I think it makes your face look really dynamic. Like, I think it accentuates your bone structure. You have great bone structure. And so I think I don't know, I think it's like, it calls attention to that. It's good.
Thank you.
I love it.
Thank you.
All right. Love that. That's awesome.
So I tried to film the surprise, And because he wasn't, I thought I was going to be going to his room, and I had an idea of how I was going to film it. And because he wasn't where I thought he was going to be, the footage is kind of trash. But
I ruined it.
you couldn't have known, but so sorry. But he was surprised.
I was very surprised. I love it. So anyway, since then we have moved up. We moved from Salt Lake City to Idaho, and it's much cooler here.
We've never been to Idaho before. This is a new one.
This is the first state that neither of us have been to yet that we've gone to in the bus.
Well, that's not true. We had both never been to South Dakota when we went there.
That's true.
I guess since leaving Alabama, though.
Since leaving Alabama. Since, what are we calling it, Chapter 3?
Since
3. Chapter 3.
Buslife Chapter 3.
This is the first one. So, love it so far. Idaho is awesome.
Beautiful.
And while we've been here, we got to meet up with T.R. Bolin, who he's super cool guy.
Super nice guy. He's messaged us all the time. Has offered us help when we really needed it. Really genuine. He has a YouTube channel where he has a Class A RV, and his YouTube channel is all about like
modifications and he's a full-time nomad, and so
he's got really good information on there, so that is linked below.
Yeah, definitely check him out. I love his videos. He's a super sweet guy. I think we're going to be meeting up with him again pretty soon, we're kind of going to be in the same area. He
wants to teach us to fly fish.
I would love to know how to fly fish.
Which would be really cool.
That'll be, as long as nobody gets their ear hooked, which you've done before.
When I was like 8.
It happened. It's a known quantity.
Oh man. It is actually on my bucket list to catch a fish,
clean it,
and eat it.
Yourself.
Myself.
You got to do all that yourself.
I know.
And you can do it.
Okay.
And we'll film it. This is going to be amazing and gross, but amazing.
Yeah, but that's on my bucket list. I feel like that would feel really good to have caught my own meal and then, eat it. And I think that would be, I don't know, it'd
be pretty satisfying.
It'd be an accomplishment.
Slam dunk? What are you doing?
It'd be an accomplishment. There's a word I'm looking for and I can't find it.
Goal? Life goal?
Close enough, but that's not what I was looking for. Anyway, it's something that I would really like to do, and maybe when we're hanging out with TR, that would be a good time to do that. I bet he probably knows how to clean and prepare fish too, so that'll be cool.
I've only seen it done. I haven't done it myself. That'd be neat.
Sorry, I went a little off there.
Whatever. So, it is wonderful to be cooling off. It's wonderful to be amongst such cool scenery in Idaho. Idaho is not disappointing at all. We were hoping that it would be like this, and it is like this. All
right, Mr. South America, Bolivia. Man, the pictures he was sending me, I was so jealous. He saw flamingos and wild chinchillas.
We saw llamas.
He ate llamas?
I ate llama. That was delicious. We saw an ostrich. Didn't even know they made ostriches down there. But they do, apparently. It was an amazing trip. Truly amazing. All the people were really nice. Like all of the taxi drivers, all of the hotel concierges, all of the people that we just met in markets, they were just really sweet people. It was really cool.
He stayed at the Salt Palace, which is literally a hotel made of salt.
It was right next to the salt flats in Bolivia, and it was really neat. It was pretty cool. And of course I had to take a sample and make sure.
Yeah, I called him a liar when he told me it was made of salt, so he sent me a little video where he he tasted the walls.
I bet they hate that. I bet everyone does that, and I bet they hate it.
I think salt is self-cleaning. We could throw that clip in here.
Yeah, it is. But I wonder, how funny would it be if, the columns that hold up the place are, eroding over time.
Because people are licking
just
them.
licking them, is that really made of salt? Yes, it is.
Anyway, it sounds like it was a really cool trip.
We'll be back.
I
We're
hate-
gonna go to Bolivia because it's worth going back. Like, it's worth more than just one trip.
Oh man, I still have not. I have a passport and I still haven't used it, so I'm really excited to travel internationally. And this jerk has been all over the place, so
Well,
I'm excited to
not all over, but
go. Oh, psh.
things are coming.
Okay, well, I'm loving exploring the U.S.
It's huge.
I am not trying to rush anything, but I'm also excited to see other countries.
Of course. Got a lot of time.
It's true.
Anyway, thank you guys for watching. Oh, and we have a little treat. When we met up with TR, we did a sign off, so we'll cut to that now. And come to find out, we were just a few miles away from TR.
Hey guys.
It's been great meeting up with TR. We've been following him for a really long time. He's an absolutely phenomenal human being. You should watch his channel. There's a link in the description below, so definitely check him out and give him some love. But we'll be traveling around the area for a little while, and we'll be heading north at some point. But until then...
You ready?
Ready.
Yeah, we're
You ready?
I'm ready.
Until the next time.
Peace.
Yo, E-I-I-I. Goodbye, I ski ba-da-ba-do-ba-dee-die.
Send this to your mom and say we think we found a new hobby.
Just tell him
Oh, Eddie's pooping. But I've never seen so many gnats in my life. I just want my baby back. Baby back, baby back.
Want my baby back, baby back, baby back. Want my baby back, baby back, baby back.
All right, guys. Thank you so much for watching. We appreciate it. Well, we haven't met up with TR yet.
Bye.
Yeah, so here's TR. So anyway, bye.